It certainly is our pleasure to finally welcome you to Nashville. The local time, there's been a time change. It's 11:07 here, if you'd like to change your watch.
Hey guys, so I just arrived in Nashville. Very happy. My flight though was delayed by 2 hours because there was some snow storm that was passing through Boston. Instead of getting here at 9, I got here at 11. I met up with a grad student who picked me up from the airport. I'm liking it so far. The city is kind of small. The people though are nice. We went to this Mexican restaurant called Taco Mama, and I just had like a burrito bowl, I think it was called, with some chicken and stuff. So I'm glad that I'm fed, and now I am finally in the hotel. I just checked in, and of course I do have a roommate. She's not yet here, so I'm happy that I get to spend some time by myself in the room. And I also saw some of the buildings on Vanderbilt, which are really nice. Funny thing though is that the chemical engineering building is also called All-in Hall, just like Cornell's chemical engineering building is. So that was like some little blast from the past, I guess. I'll give you guys a quick look around and quick layout. All right. So I just quickly changed into my outfit for this evening. This is just a red dress. I guess tonight we're just meeting other graduate students as well as meeting up with faculty members. They're calling it a reception. I'm guessing it's mostly gonna be an interactive session, and then they'll probably just give us a rundown of what to expect in the next coming days. So I guess for Friday and Saturday, what activities we have planned and all that good stuff. I'll be heading over there in a bit. Bye. Our student center is a joke. Yeah. Oh, I think I went to University of Maryland. Yeah. And they have like a whole Chick-fil-A type thing, like a food emporium. And they're, yeah. Like, this is nothing like our student center. Good morning. It's the next day, Friday the 24th. It's a packed day today, so I took some time in the morning. I got up at maybe 5:30 or so and just reviewed my notes on the different professors that I'll be talking to today, listing down the questions that I would like to ask them and just going over that so I don't forget, because they're very, very important questions. Hopefully at some point I'll share with you the questions that I will ask them. The first thing to do is I have to go down to the lobby, to the hotel lobby, in 15 minutes to then head over to Vanderbilt's campus where we're gonna have breakfast. After that, there's gonna be an intro to the chemical engineering PhD program, and then campus tour and facilities tour. And later for 3 hours, there's gonna be faculty one-on-one meetings. Then after that, we're gonna head over to a restaurant which has been heavily hyped up. So it's the Maggiano's. We're gonna have dinner with the faculty members and current students, as well as the other recruits that are attending this visit. It's like back to back to back activities. I'm looking forward to it. I was very tired yesterday, so I couldn't really end the day because I was exhausted, but I'm refreshed. I had my 8 hours of sleep. It's pretty chilly outside. I did carry formal clothes, but I decided that being warm is so much more of a priority than looking good. So I'm just gonna wear this and make sure that I'm nice and warm, as opposed to, you know, dressy and cold. I'll try to get a few videos here and there of what's going on, but of course, again, it's very packed, so I might just get snippets of each activity, but hopefully that's gonna be informative. I will see you in a bit. So the first place we went to, I believe this was the engineering sciences building, and they had a poster presentation. So they were graduate students from the different labs with posters on what the research of the lab is and what their focus is. This is an opportunity to get to learn more about the research because there isn't enough time to gather all the information that you need. So this is an opportunity to meet the graduate students as well as ask them questions about their PIs and their experience working in the lab. And of course, there was food at this event. Every single building we went to, there was food. There's so much food at these recruitment events that you can't take it all in, but it was all good.
So that's the dining center that I was talking about. It's more for undergraduates. Here is a Black Culture Center, which is, they always do these really fun events like right here, which always looks super fun.
Nice. No, I like the building. I like the building. It looks really nice. Yeah. Yeah, things are really close by. Yeah, yes, I believe so. Oh yeah, that's the parking garage, and yeah, that's ESV. So one thing I was really excited to see was a clean room. I personally haven't been in a clean room, but I anticipate that I will be in it one day. So this is simply a room that is free from any air particulates, and this is where you work with very sensitive products. So, and also necessary if you want to make sure that your products are pure. So like if you're working with pharmaceuticals, this is a place that maybe you'd work. So I just thought it was cool that they had it here. So it's much later in the day. I think it's like midnight now. We finished off with a dinner, and I sat and continued talking to some faculty members that I had, my one-on-ones with, and I think those were really great conversations. So as you can see, I'm very tired. It's been a long day. I'm ready to sleep. My flight tomorrow morning is very, very early. I'm hoping to, just like wind down and get ready for bed. But as I do that, I just wanted to sort of like reflect on my experience here. I think honestly Vanderbilt is a great institution. I have enjoyed my time immensely here. I love that their research is very bio heavy, so the chemical engineering department has a very strong focus on like bio and medical research. That's something that I enjoyed listening to the different research opportunities they have for their PhD students. And also just talking to graduate students, learning from them, learning from how faculty members here are. I think the one thing that really stood out for me with Vanderbilt is the fact that the department is very close-knit. And I know most schools like to throw that around, but like with Vanderbilt, you can really see that everybody is close-knit. Even when they talk about collaborating with each other on different research projects, you can actually see it because you can tell when people like being around each other. So I love that aspect, and I love how much they support their students. At least this is based off of what I've heard from different graduate students as well as the faculty members themselves. So I think there's a great support for graduate students when it comes to conducting research and making sure that you're overcoming obstacles while still having access to as many resources as you need, and also the support that you need from your advisor and also other professors in the field. Yeah, there was a lot of banter that I enjoyed between the professors. Talking to a professor was something that was very scary because I'm like, I don't know what I could talk to them about besides research. But I was able to hold a conversation with them outside of research. They talked about their kids, they talked about their family, they talked about what they like doing in Nashville. So I enjoyed that aspect. It was a wonderful trip. I think it was a very fruitful trip. I would recommend Vanderbilt to anybody out there who's thinking about chemical engineering with more of a focus on the biomedical side of things and biomolecular side. Because you will find lots of that here. For me personally, school was great, faculty was great, everything was amazing. I guess for me it's more so Nashville itself. A lot of people did say that the public transportation system isn't as good, and so you need a car when you're in Nashville. And for me, I don't have a car yet. I'd like to be in a place where I can easily get around without having to rely on having a car, because again, that's another expense you have to worry about. But of course, hopefully, I'm hoping that I can get a car later. But if that's something that I absolutely need, then yeah, I'm not sure about how I would go about that. But otherwise, research, faculty, students, definitely a 10 out of 10. I loved it. I love my time here. Everybody was so nice. Everybody was so welcoming. That's all for my Vanderbilt trip. I guess the next thing for me to do now would just be to, wind down, get ready for bed. I need to pack my stuff, of course, because I leave very early tomorrow. My graduate student host will be picking me up from the hotel, and then taking me to the airport. So there were actually a couple of events that were being hosted by the students. So we had options of like going to downtown Nashville or going on to play board games and video games with like faculty members in the engineering building. But for me, my flight is in the morning, so I'm like, I need my sleep because I learned my lesson on Thursday. So yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. 1 down and 4 more to go. All right, bye.